Your anchor Kekrizanyo Solo. First, the headlines. Israel escalated measures against the Hamas-controlled Gaza Strip to a total blockade, including a ban on admitting food and fuel, country's defense minister Yoav Gallant said, calling this a part of a battle against beastly people. Election Commission of India (ECI) has announced the schedule for assembly polls in 5 states today. The polls will begin with Mizoram and Chhattisgarh going to polls on 7th November, while Telangana will vote on 13 November. Counting for all the 5 states will be held simultaneously on 3rd December. Rahul Gandhi on Monday said that party's working committee has decided to support a nationwide caste census, and Congress Chief Minister will take a call on conducting the same in states ruled by the party. Tanzanian President Samia Suluhu Hassan. Now for the news in details. The Election Commission of India has announced by-polls for the 43 Tapi constituency. The 43 Tapi seat felt vacant following the demise of MLA Noke Wangnao. The by-polls will take place on November 7th. The ECI has set October 20 as the last date of nominations and withdrawal of candidates in October 23. The ECI informed that the Commission has decided to use EVMs and VVPATs in the by-election in all polling stations. Adequate numbers of EVMs and VVPATs have been made available, and all steps have been taken to ensure that the poll is conducted smoothly with the help of these machines. Electoral photo identity card shall be the main document of identification of a voter. However, other government-approved identity cards are also valid for voters. The Model Code of Conduct 74, when he first entered the realm of Nagaland politics by representing the 43 Tapi Assembly constituency under Mon district. Israel escalated measures against the Hamas-controlled Gaza Strip to a total blockade, including a ban on admitting food and fuel, country's defense minister Yoav Gallant said, calling this a part of a battle against beastly people. This comes after Israel's army declared that its forces were in control of communities in its southern territory near Gaza 2 days after Hamas launched a surprise attack. Israel and Egypt have imposed various levels of blockade on Gaza since Hamas seized power from the rival Palestinian forces in 2007. We are in control of the communities, military spokesperson Daniel Hagari said. However, there still might be terrorists in the area. He said Israel chief military spokesperson said troops had re-established control of communities that had been overrun while isolated clashes continue.
This weekend, Hamas started a war against Israel with the worst massacre of innocent civilians in Israel's history. Hamas was more barbaric and more brutal than ISIS. Let me be crystal clear. Israel will respond with determination and force to their unprovoked war crimes. Hamas murdered hundreds of Israelis, men, women and children, and took dozens hostage into Gaza. This horrific terror act demands a forceful, determined and sustained response, which is exactly what we are doing and continue to do. Our Air Force is attacking hundreds of Hamas Islamic Jihad targets in Gaza. We follow international law while exercising our right and responsibility to protect our civilians. The days ahead will be long and difficult. We have paid a heavy price, but we will restore security to the people of Israel. Let me repeat, we will restore security to the people of Israel. Israeli intelligence indicates that Hamas are hiding among Gazan civilians inside Gazan homes and schools, hospitals and mosques. Hamas behaves like ISIS. I repeat, Hamas behaves like ISIS. It's the same strategy to maximize civilian casualties in Gaza and Israel and make you all forget the massacre of hundreds of Israelis that started this war in the first place. We will not forget. Hamas terrorists target Israeli civilians. Israel will target Hamas and Islamic Jihad terrorists wherever they will be in Gaza. We will do whatever it takes to protect our people and restore security to Israel. We are also looking to the north as well with full readiness, and we are fully coordinated with CENTCOM. General Halevi had just finished a conversation with General Kurila and will keep talking in the next hours again. Who attacks us in all over the Middle East will face a decisive attack back.
This comes after Israel said earlier another spokesperson, Lieutenant Colonel Richard Hecht, acknowledged that it was taking more time than we expected to get things back into a defensive security posture. Israel has responded with its heaviest ever bombardment of the Gaza Strip, killing some 500 people so far. Time for a short break. We'll be back with more news.
DDU GKY is sponsored by Ministry of Rural Development, Government of India, and monitored by the Nagaland State Rural Livelihood Mission, Government of Nagaland. We teach them about soft skill, English, time management, teamwork, and in computer we teach them the basic thing, which is how to work on Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint presentation.
Welcome back. Moving on to the next news. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi has announced on Monday that the party's working committee has decided to support a nationwide caste census, and Congress chief minister will take a call on conducting the same in states ruled by the party. He further emphasized that his endeavor is not motivated by caste or religious factors, but is aimed at assisting those who are economically disadvantaged.
Unanimously, the working committee has supported the idea of a caste census in the country, and I think it is a very, very progressive step, a very powerful step for the emancipation of the poor people in our country. We've also, our chief ministers are also believe that it's an important step for them to take, so our states are also considering this and actioning this this step. Well, the Congress President today chaired the meeting of the highest body of the Congress Party, and the entire Congress Party has decided that it is going to wholeheartedly not just support the idea of the caste census, but force the BJP to carry out the caste census or then get out of the way so we can carry out the caste census. Now, most of the parties in the India Alliance are unanimous that the caste census should be implemented. There might be a few who might have a slightly different position, and that's fine. We are quite flexible. we are not a fascist system. We are quite flexible. If somebody has a slightly different opinion, there's no problem. They can have that opinion. But I am confident that the vast majority of the Indian alliance is going to support and push the idea of the caste system.
In another disturbing incident from the crisis-hit Manipur, a video of a man being set fire has surfaced on social media platforms. The 7-second video labeled Cookie showed a man dressed in black t-shirt and camouflage trousers lying in a trench. Whether the man was subjected to being burnt alive remains unclear. No confirmation has been given by the state government so far. Meanwhile, INDIA blog has attacked PM Modi on the video that has gone viral. While media reports citing police claimed that the video appeared to be from early May and that they were investigating the case, the Indian National Development Inclusive Alliance said that the incident is extremely sad and shameful. Two minor siblings aged 7 and 4 were brutally murdered on Sunday evening from their home in UP's Bahadurpur village under Itawa district, while their parents and older siblings were away. The two minors were found lying on a pool of blood with their throats slit. According to reports, the parents of the children were working in the field and their older sister was looking after the two girls. However, when the older sister went out to collect food at around 5:45 and returned back after 10 minutes, the two children were found dead. Police are investigating the murder.
बच्चों की मौत की गई है, काटे गए कमरों के अंदर। हम तो सब लोग मान लो भैंस के लिए चारा लेने गए थे, उसकी माँ और मैं और हमारी बड़ी लड़की यहाँ छोड़ के हमने की 10 मिनट आया बेटी चारा लेके तुरंत ही चले। उसी के पीछे हम और हमारी घरवाली चली आई, सीधे जाके पीछे हुआ घेर पे जानवरों के लिए चारा करने लगे रोज की तरीके से। बच्चे हमने की लड़की ने की पापा बच्चे ने हमने खेल रहे होंगे बच्चे के साथ। तब तक हमारा छोटा वाला 6 साल का बच्चा यहाँ आया, उसने देखा, वो भयभीत हुआ। वो लड़की खाना बनाने के लिए आ रही, बड़ी वाली बहू लौट गई वहाँ से, कैसे ऐसे रोशनी सुल्फी की काट दे। फिर हम लोग आए पीछे से और गांव के लोग सभी आ गए। हम क्या वजह बता, देवी में पढ़ती थी, एक में सुल्फी 7 साल की उम्र है, रोशनी की 4 साल की उम्र है। हमने मौके पे साहब यहाँ कुछ नहीं दिया तो गांव वाले सब लोग हमारे मोहल्ले वाले आ गए, बिल्कुल नहीं हाथ मत लगाओ। उनने गेट बंद कर दिया और हम लोगों को बाहर ढकेल के डाल दिया। तो हम लोग गंभीर हो गए, अपने पड़े रहे।
देखिए घटना बड़ी सारी टीम हमारी लगी हुई है। आप देख रहे हैं कि यहाँ पे फोरेंसिक टीम कानपुर से भी आई हुई है और सारी फोरेंसिक टीम जो हमें कुछ इंक्रिमिनेटिंग एविडेंसेस मिल रहे हैं और उस पर अभी उसकी एनालिसिस की जा रही है। अतिशीघ्र हम इस घटना को वर्कआउट कर देंगे।
परिजनों से भी बात हुई है?
हाँ, बात चल रही है एंड उस बातचीत में से बहुत सारे तथ्य निकल के आ रहे हैं। तो अभी किसी निष्कर्ष पे पहुंचना जल्दबाजी होगी और रात भर में हम लोग किसी निष्कर्ष पे पहुंच जाएंगे।
Moving on to the next news. The Sikkim government has confirmed 34 deaths in the state due to flash floods caused by a glacial lake burst. As many as 40 bodies were found in the riverbed of a raging Tista in the neighboring Jalaipuri district of West Bengal. The flash flood victims included 8 army personnel. Only 10 bodies of all victims could be identified, including the 8 soldiers, said official sources. Over 5,000 people have been evacuated in the past 6 days, while rescue efforts continue on parts of North Sikkim remain cut off from the rest of the state. Indian Army said food, medical and aid communication facilities are being provided with the weather remaining inclement. The Army is making all efforts to keep the tourists safe till they evacuated, said the statement.
My name is Shulim Kunyak. I'm now currently working at St. Regis, Mumbai. It was my best decision for taking up a course under TDU GKY, sponsored by MORD, Government of India and NSRLM, Nagaland.
Hi, my name is Pinjol Bujit. I've completed my automotive service technician and currently working in an auto race dealership as a trainee technician, also known as Parapis.
Hello everyone, my name is Ramsunma Mboyeng. I did my 3-month course in Food and Beverage Service Assistant from TTU GKY. After my training, I was placed at Radisson Blue Resort, Visakhapatnam.
My name is Tali from Minchong community. Today, I am abroad employed in the Central Park, which is located in Pune.
My name is Magaoli and I'm placed in Indigo as a cabin attendant.
My name is Kimni Shohe and I am from Nagaland, and now I am placed in Air India as a cabin crew. I want to thank the Government of India, the Government of Nagaland for giving me this opportunity and making my dream come true.
Dunia te thakya safa pani kuntu khali 0.3% ase idu to khali khawle garne.
Welcome back. Moving on to the next news. A video of a Sanskrit teacher brutally assaulting one of his students has gone viral. The video, which is said to be 3 days old, shows a teacher identified as one Acharya Satish beating the student with a stick and later threw him on the floor at a Sanskrit school in Chanjan village of Sitapur, Kotwali, Sidhuli, Uttar Pradesh. The teacher is also said to have threatened the student with expulsion from the Gurukul. Other students were seen surrounding them, watching in silence. However, somebody managed to capture the brutality and made it viral. Police station head Sidhauli Rakesh Kumar said an investigation has begun in this matter and required action will be taken.
पहले तो मैं आपको बता दूं कि वो शिक्षक नहीं, वो राक्षस है, क्योंकि जो राक्षस होता है वो इस प्रकार का व्यवहार करता है। अगर वो गुरु होता, शिक्षक होता, तो अपने शिष्य के साथ प्रेम का व्यवहार करता। अगर वो कोई गलती भी करता है तो उसे प्यार से समझाया जा सकता था। विश्व हिंदू परिषद बजरंग दल पूरी तरीके से ऐसे गुरुओं की निंदा करता है एवं यह उनसे मांग करता है शासन प्रशासन से कि ऐसे गुरुओं के ऊपर सख्त से सख्त कार्रवाई हो, क्योंकि ऐसे गुरुओं के वजह से जो शिष्य हैं वह अपनी पूरी बात रख नहीं पाते हैं। गुरु और शिष्य के बीच में प्रेम का संबंध होता है, प्यार का संबंध होता है, ताकि जो शिष्य है वह अपने गुरु से हर प्रकार की सवाल पूछ सके। पुलिस प्रशासन से और पुलिस शासन से यही अपेक्षा रखता हूं कि ऐसे गुरुओं के ऊपर सख्त सख्त कार्रवाई होगी। एक बात और, अगर ऐसे गुरु के ऊपर, ये जो गुरु है जिसका नाम सतीश बताया जा रहा है, जो कि थाना कमलापुर के सीतापुर रसोई के पास कोई इसका गुरुकुल है, अगर इनके ऊपर कार्रवाई नहीं होगी तो बजरंग दल स्वयं कार्रवाई हेतु बाध्य होगा और ऐसी गुरु लोगों को उठा के पटकेगा, क्योंकि ये गुरु नहीं राक्षस कहलाए जाते हैं। और ऐसे राक्षसों का संहार करने के लिए जैसे बजरंगबली हमेशा आगे रहते हैं, वैसे ही बजरंग दल हमेशा आगे रहे।
देखिए, सोशल मीडिया में एक वीडियो तेजी से वायरल हो रहा है जिसमें एक व्यक्ति द्वारा एक बच्चे को बुरे तरीके से पीटा जा रहा है। इस वीडियो को तत्काल संज्ञान में लेकर जांच किया गया। जांच में यह पूरा मामला छाजन स्थित जो सिधौली थाना क्षेत्र में एक संस्कृत किशोरी बालिका विद्यालय है, वहाँ का है। यह वीडियो 2 माह पुराना है, इसमें जिस व्यक्ति द्वारा बच्चे को पीटा जा रहा है, इस प्रकरण को संज्ञान लेकर विद्यालय के प्रबंधक को तलब कर उनके तरफ से तहरीर प्राप्त करके सुसंगत धाराओं में मुकदमा पंजीकृत किया गया है। आवश्यक वैधानिक की जा रही है और जो आचार्य है जिसके द्वारा एक घटना किया गया है सतीश जोशी, उसे भी पुलिस ने कस्टडी में लेकर उनसे पूछताछ करके उनके खिलाफ भी कार्रवाई की जा रही है।
मामला इसलिए अभी हमको आज ही मालूम हुआ, अभी वायरल हुआ, मोबाइल पे इधर उधर चर्चा बढ़ी तो हमारे पे मोबाइल पे लोगों ने भेजा। अभी हमने शाम को देखा, हमने तुरंत कार्रवाई के लिए तत्पर हो गए। तब तक के लिए बहुत सारे लोग आ गए, पुलिस भी पहुँच गई, प्रशासन पहुँच गया वहाँ। हम आके उनके एप्लीकेशन दे दी इनके खिलाफ। जो वायरल हुआ है वो सब सत्य है। पता तो लगा रहे हैं, तो मालूम हो रहा है कि 2-3 महीने पहले का है जो हमने संज्ञान में आया है। बाकी पुलिस ने उसका इंक्वायरी कर रहे हैं।
शिक्षक का क्या नाम था? शिक्षक का नाम क्या था?
सतीश।
कहाँ का रहने वाला है?
लड़का कहाँ का रहने वाला है?
लड़का है ब्लॉक पेउसा का रहने वाला, पंडित पुरवा गाँव।
अच्छा, तो आपने जो है अध्यापक के खिलाफ क्या कार्रवाई करवाई आगे?
हमने कार्रवाई एप्लीकेशन दे दी है कि विरुद्ध कार्रवाई कर रहे हैं।
कहाँ पे?
ये थाने में।
विद्यालय का नाम क्या है?
किशोरी बालिका विद्यालय।
अच्छा, ये कहाँ से संबद्ध है विद्यालय? ये कैसे चलता है?
ऐसे 1 से 8 तक मान्यता है मेरी।
अच्छा,
से
गुरुकुल है या
नहीं? गुरुकुल नहीं है,
विद्यालय है। कहाँ पर मौजूद है?
ये छाजन में।
अच्छा, जो वीडियो वायरल हुआ मारपीट करते आरोप क्या लगा था, कुछ है जानकारी?
अभी कुछ विस्तृत जानकारी नहीं हो पाई है। हमने वायरल जैसे देखा है वैसे हमने कार्रवाई तत्काल कर दी है। अब वो बच्चे के पिता को बुलवा रहे हैं, बच्चे को बुलवा रहे हैं, सुबह सब कुछ सामने वही बयान करेंगे। भाई गीता उसके है, वो जब सामने आए क्लियर होगा। हम उनको बख्शेंगे थोड़ी। भाई हमारा विद्यालय है, हम अपना तंत्र चला रहे हैं, उसमें इस तरह की हादसा होगा, हमारे विद्यालय में कौन बच्चे भेजेगा?
That is all we have for the Prime Time Bulletin. Thank you for watching Hornbill TV.
Is an important issue that often gets overlooked. It refers to the idea of preserving and sustaining traditional cultures in the face of globalization and modernization. Sustainable tourism, alternatively, promises not only to support